I'm Stu Popp. I'm your game master for tonight. All the bad guys, the Force, that whole deal. And with me are these fine folks who will introduce themselves shortly.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Fell.
Joanna.
Oh, fine.
Okay, that's Eric Fell. No, Eric Fell goes first.
That's fine.
Eric Fell's got to go first.
We talk about this ahead of time, you know?
This is...
You'd think we
We
should.
really should.
That is, you know what?
Yeah, we're going oldest to youngest, yeah.
This rehearsal is going great. I can't wait till we actually... Oh, God. Hi, everybody. I'm Eric Fell. I play Chuck Starfinger. Pilot.
Okay, I'll go now. I'm going now. I'm Joanna. I am playing Kaedi, who is the engineer of the group, who tends to be a little bit weirdly force sensitive, which is fun.
Then I think it's Carmin.
My name is Carmin, and I'm playing Jaldun Zhoos, the Duros soldier he's been there and he's seen it all.
My name is Taylor Ramone, and I play IG-69, the repurposed medic droid. Beep boop. And then we have Stu.
Yeah, it's me again. All the bad guys. The Force. Darth Vader, maybe, if he shows up. Who knows?
I hope not.
Before we get going, we would like to acknowledge that we are privileged to record the show on the unceded traditional Coast Salish lands, including the Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Musqueam nations. And with that, if you all can hit me with your best, worst, copyright-free Star Wars music, I will begin the crawl.
I can do that. Hang on.
Ooh, okay.
Escape!
Yep.
The rebel heroes upon discovering... The rebel heroes upon discovering a holocron in the abandoned office of Dr. Rekla have stolen an ATST and gone to rescue her. Upon finding her, there was some shooting that didn't amount to much, and the doctor sort of freed herself and is now running towards the ATST in hopes that she will find allies within. And that's pretty much where this takes us. Also, Darth Vader's on the planet is the other thing. That's the whole scroll. All the like.
It's like the,
also, that's just the end of it. Also
Darth Vader's on the planet.
Yeah,
dot.
Yeah. There's a bunch of ellipses in there.
Yes, love Darthy boy.
XX.
Just a little chirpy Darth Vader.
What you thinking about? I don't know, Sith stuff, I guess.
Sith stuff. I'm just sitting here thinking, you know.
Just think about choking people.
So cute.
All right, so we're in the ATST?
You were currently in the ATST, yeah. You can see the doctor still bound, but she's got her hands in front of her now, running in your direction. What does everyone want to do?
Well,
Are all of the bad guys like where are they? Are they all?
I think at this point they're probably like turning and shooting in that direction.
Okay.
I think probably anyone that's shooting, 2 or 3 are shooting at her, and they're shooting to stun. I would imagine at this point, she's a valuable prisoner. The others are trying to like fire blasters up the ATST, but the armor's pretty thick, and you're just kind of taking those shots for now.
Okay. Well, I'm driving.
Yeah.
And she's coming towards us in the towards the ATST. Who's outside the ATST?
Everyone's inside. It's pretty packed.
Yeah.
It's not made for 4 people, but.
Yeah, does anyone want to grab?
Is there like... Yeah, I was going to say, is there like a bottom hatch or anything like... How do people get into the ATST? Does it usually crouch to let people in, or how's that usually top loading, bottom loading?
You can only get in through the top. Normally you'd get in through from a railing kind of thing.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, I guess I could try and, I don't know, scooping her up wouldn't really work. She'd have to sort of jump up. But I guess somebody could shoot from the top of the ATST if they want.
Yeah, someone could pop out and start shooting. You can use the weapons in the ATST as well.
Who's got the best gun?
Yeah, of course.
I actually only
you
have
can use your
gunnery.
piloting,
Question.
remember,
Yeah.
Eric, you can use piloting to fire guns, but if someone else has gunnery or like a good dex or agility rather,
Yeah,
they can fire from the like co-pilot seat.
Yeah, because my planetary piloting is 2 yellow, 2 green. And
That's pretty good.
does anyone have
Mhm.
anything better than that for gunnery?
I've got
Two
like a
green.
high agility, but like three green, but no skill. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many stormtroopers are there?
Again, high agility.
You've probably got about 10 to 12
Oh,
all
geez.
told.
And they got that vehicle there too still, right? That didn't get
Yeah,
blasted.
the speeder truck. So there's got a couple of like speeder bikes and a speeder truck that's like what was accompanying this like transportation as they were moving her.
Are the stormtroopers in range of the speeder truck? Say if I were to blast the speeder truck, would it explode and hurt stormtroopers, or at least throw them to the ground?
Hey, that would be a great use of a light side point.
That would be
if you hit it. Yeah.
if we hit it.
So if you hit it, might be a good use of a triumph too. If you hit it.
Go. Wow. Okay. I got. And sorry. What's the challenge rating on it? Because I haven't done that yet. I'm like, oh my god, I'm doing great because I haven't rolled.
This is gonna be an average based on like if you're trying to hit a speeder truck.
It's two
roughly
purples. Two purples.
Similar,
right?
two purple, yeah. Similar in silhouette to the ATST.
Okay, so I got 1 success, and then I'm pretty sure this is a triumph. It's not the advantage kind of winged thing. It's like it's a triumph. So I got 1 success and 1 triumph.
It's the like lightsaber.
Yeah,
lightsaber in a circle. Yeah, that is a triumph.
yeah. So 1 success, 1 triumph.
All right, roll me some damage. You got to destroy the speeder truck before it will explode.
Okay, and how much damage does it do?
I sent you the ATST thing. It should say on the weapons there.
There we go. We're using the.
Imagine you're using the chin gun.
Yeah. So that is damage 5, critical 4.
Damage 5, critical 4. So you do 5 damage plus whatever, how many successes you had?
I had 1 success, 1 triumph.
Okay, so did you count the triumph as a success as well?
Oh, no, I did not.
Does your app do the calculation for you?
Yeah, it just showed a 1 and a 1.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the official Star Wars one.
Yeah, I think it counts the triumph in the number of successes already.
Oh, okay.
I think. I'm just trying to find what a speeder truck would be roughly. Okay, so you'll have done 6 damage to it. I think that'll blow it up.
Excellent.
Why not?
And can we use a force point to knock the stormtroopers to the ground? A light
You
side
can
point?
absolutely spend a light side point. I think you actually don't have to spend a light side point because you have that triumph. So that triumph is going to do it for you. As much as I would love a dark side point in my favor. You aim those guns and then another like and that speeder truck just goes up and the 4 stormtroopers get thrown to the ground.
Nice.
And now I'm going to get us to all roll initiative on this one.
All right.
I think the surprise is probably worn off. So given that this is a bit of a surprise, I think it's going to be vigilance for you. Or I guess you were planning it, which is cool then, because you're keeping your cool as your plan begins.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
I don't remember if it's correct, but that feels right to me. So,
Hey, whatever you say is right.
Yeah, exactly. You're the game master.
Yeah. I got a 0.1. Sorry, everybody. We're going last.
I got 2 successes and an advantage.
Got 2.1. Okay,
I also got 2.1.
that's cool. Taylor?
I got 0.
0.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big old donut.
Wah,
Space
wah.
donut. Sorry, space donut.
Space donut.
Like blue or something.
Big old
Yeah.
space donut.
Played by Marlon
right.
Brando. There's a deep cut.
Good news is you have some PC slots before any stormtroopers get to go. But the first person that's going to go is Rekla, is the professor who's running towards you. She you can kind of see her running, and she drops into like the blind spot of the ATST, and then you see, those of you that are inside that can see out the little like eye windows. You suddenly see her like fly past as if she's like jumped, like cleared the full like 15 feet, and you hear a thump of someone landing on top of the ATST,
Oh, wow.
and then a like
Rat,
bang
let her in.
on the top hatch, like a banging,
Let her
like a
in.
knocking bang.
Who is it?
She pops down.
Oh,
She'll pop her head down into it, holding out her hands and say, "Anyone got something that can get these off of me?" There's not enough room for her to join you in there. You've already like doubled the capacity of the space.
okay. What does she just have, like ropes or?
She's got like binder cuffs on.
Oh, I mean, I could probably just use strength and try and snap them.
Yeah.
I'm strong.
Yeah, you can definitely try. So there's a PC slot next, so someone could take it and help her, or if you want to shoot some stormtroopers, also a valid option.
You want to take that PC slot, Taylor?
I'll try and break the chains. Just using my strong, cold robot arms.
All right, so it can either be brawn or athletics. If you've got athletics, you can use that for that, I think. And I think to break, just like out and out break these, I think there actually might be an already set DC for it. So let me just double check that. Otherwise, I feel like it would probably be hard because they'd be intended to be difficult to break just through pure strength. Binders.
I mean, I don't have any. I mean, I could try and use like mash it with my truncheon, but I feel like that will just, it could hurt her. So I'll just try and roll.
I might have something. If you want to give it a shot and it doesn't work, I might have something in my tool belt that'll work.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a rank in this, and I
just like grab and try and break them.
Yeah. So for athletics, I have 2 green and a yellow, and I have a rank in that. Does that turn 1 green into a yellow?
So the rank is where the yellow is coming from, and the 2 green and a yellow.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. I just should remember this from last time. Okay, I'm rolling.
Okay. Just one second. I just want to double check that it's not easier than hard. Like, I'm having trouble finding the binders in here. Yeah, it's hard. Let's not look through books. It's a hard check. Yeah. You can roll. Oh no.
Okay.
We lost Joe.
Am I here? I'm here.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
1 triumph and 1 threat.
Okay. Does that give you a success?
I'm not sure. I don't have any successes. Triumph counts as a success?
Triumph counts as a success, yeah.
Yes. So yes.
Okay.
1 success, 1 threat, and 1 triumph.
Okay. So yeah, you break them. I think it's probably the triumph is going to be that you manage to like break them in a way that they are reusable. The threat is just that it's a point of strain for you, I think. So you now have some binders you can use. You've taken a point of strain because you really had to like strain against the cuffs to break them.
Can take it. I have a high amount of strain I can use.
You are
Perfect.
a robot.
I'm a robot.
So yeah, she her hands are now free. She asks if anyone has a blaster,
Oh yeah.
and it is
But I'll
another
let
PC
somebody
slot.
else go. Yeah.
Is there anything in here for me to blast with?
I
Or
believe
is-
there are secondary guns
Okay.
here. Let me just double check.
Yeah, because there's the chin gun, but then there's there's a grenade launcher and
Yeah, so there's the port-mounted light
Silence.
blaster cannon and the concussion grenade launcher.
I don't know why chin gun makes me like snicker so much. I just
Yeah,
love that
I know.
phrase. Chin gun.
It's like a
Okay, well
little
I'll take this
low-key-
slot. Yeah, just mew mew.
yeah, I'm coming to get you.
Going
I'm
to
gonna
get
get you. Blam blam blam.
Pew pew pew.
All right, good night, everybody. No,
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's
The whole
what we're gonna
stream.
do tonight.
I'll take this slot. I'll throw my light blaster pistol up to her, and I'll say,
Sure.
"Don't lose it." And then I'll fire a grenade launcher at. Are we headed towards anything?
I mean, on my turn, I could turn the ATST towards where we're parked.
Oh, I'm just wondering if there's a wall I can blow up to get us to go through it, or if I should just explode a stormtrooper.
Or
I mean,
speed
do
bike.
you want there to be a wall that you can blow up? 'Cause, I
No,
mean,
no.
we can throw a wall in there that you need to
Yeah.
get through if you want to blow up a wall.
Oh yeah.
No, that's set
It's
myself
Even
up for
it's
failure.
convenient for us to use those light side points.
Yeah.
Come on, do
Oh
it.
no, I don't. That wouldn't be a use of a light side point because that'd be
That'd be fun.
me forcing you to use a light side point to put a thing in your way.
Oh, I guess so. And then there's just
I'm
a
just saying,
fucking wall, I
if you
guess.
feel like that's going to be a cool moment,
Yeah, like
we can make there be a wall. Why not?
If you want to use your turn to create an obstacle that wasn't there before.
I will abstain from that motion and instead fire the grenade launcher at a group of enemies, preferably
Sure.
a tight-knit group of enemies.
Yeah, I think the stormtroopers and the officer that were escorting Raklik out before she made her break would still be pretty tight knit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to make a gunnery test.
Okay, I think in this case it's just going to be an easy shot because you are at short range and it's a big old grenade launcher.
All right. Blam, roll these bones. Oof. What? Oh, yeah, because of that. I just got an advantage.
Just an advantage? Okay. You overshoot.
Mm-hmm.
It explodes behind them. I don't even think this one advantage would be enough to hit them with like the blast radius. So you don't quite have the like aiming down. So you have to do that like arc thing. You got that like weird reticle that you get in like World War II games with the grenade launcher. And you just kind of overshoot. And you blow up a wall behind them.
Yes.
Really cool.
Now, is that
I take my victories where I can.
Is that in the direction where we need to go?
Yeah, I would say with the advantage that it will be. Yeah, that's in the direction you need to go.
Nice.
It was a wall that you probably could have stepped over, but you know. Yeah, it's a little easier. You could go in like a full run. You wouldn't have to like carefully maneuver over it.
Okay.
Smoke him if you got him, I guess.
Yeah.
It is now the stormtroopers' turns. Though two of them the two scout troopers in the front are gonna take off on speeder bikes. Possibly to go get reinforcements or maybe circle around. Who knows? Another one will get off the speeder bike and from the side of the speeder bike pull up like a rifle and then like it looks like they're attaching something to the front of it of the rifle.
Oh no, a silencer.
And they're gonna aim up there and basically the like rifle propelled grenade situation is gonna happen.
Oof.
So the stormtrooper's gonna shoot. Yeah.
Yes, a Loudner.
And you're at short range. This is just a stormtrooper, so that is 2 successes and an advantage. The ATST is hit by this rocket, shaking. You guys are all shaken inside, and you take.
Now, before we take the damage, is there a way we can use a light side point to soak some of the damage?
I wouldn't worry too much about it because you've taken a total of 1 damage after your armor soaked all of that.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Because it's still technically the way that works is like you run it on vehicle level damage, which is it takes a lot of personal weapon damage to even dent the vehicle.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. They're going to need a bigger grenade, basically.
Okay.
Or they're going to need swingy logs on ropes.
That too. But I don't think stormtroopers have that technology.
No, they're not.
No.
Not
They're
yet.
not
at
as
least.
advanced.
They don't work.
UI.
They're not good with wood. It's not wood people.
Okay. And the officer is going to take some cover. The other 2 stormtroopers are just going to keep sort of shooting covering fire at the ATST. I think one is going to aim and try and make a very a hard shot through the window. And that's just a called shot, so that doesn't get an actual aim. Yeah, you didn't hit. He misses, but entirely the window like shield comes down because he got a bunch of advantage. So he's trying to shoot at you, Chuck.
Okay.
It hits above you, but then you're blinded right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like push it open.
All right.
Which will basically take your action to push it open.
Oh, okay. So I can't be piloting the.
You could still pilot because you can still move, but you wouldn't be able to attack if you did that.
Wait, I can push it open and then you can attack because I don't have.
You absolutely could do. Yeah, someone else could push it open.
Yeah. Is it a?
So it's a PC slot now. I think all the stormtroopers have done what they're going to do.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll push that blast shield open.
Great.
All right, you do so. There's no need for a check. You just push it. It locks back into place.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. Because I want to. When it gets to my turn, I just want to get that. I just want to start heading towards our ship.
Okay, so you will have to like run through their line to get to the hole in the wall, which will get you where you're going. But I mean, what are they going to do?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry.
Just kick him. Kick him.
Yeah. I want to bolt through this. So that's not my action then to pilot it through. My action.
No, that's your action. Could be to shoot.
Okay.
If you want to shoot.
Yeah, I'll try to clear a path, and
you could also do a double maneuver, right? You could move. You could double move. You put this thing into a run.
Oh,
if you'd like.
I want to put this into a run.
All right, this is going to be. I think this is going to be an easy planetary piloting check.
Okay, so that's one. That's one purple die, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a couple of black dice for you because the like wreckage of the speeder truck is kind of there. So there's things that could cause problems with your footing.
Okay, so two black dice.
2 black dice, yeah.
Okay.
If you have any abilities that let you take black dice off of piloting checks, you could use those as well.
Right, my little guys here. Oh, that is the smallest font I have ever seen. Oh my god. Short. Would this be a chase?
This is not a chase yet.
Okay. Or here we go. Skilled jockey. This character removes 1 setback die per rank of skilled jockey from his piloting planetary and piloting space check.
Okay, so you could remove one of those black dice then, if you have one rank.
And I have 1 rank in it. So I only use one black die?
That's right. Yeah.
Awesome. And then I roll my piloting planet? Piloting planetary. And 2. Okay. I got, in total, 1 success, 4 advantage.
How do you want to spend those advantage? What do you want that to represent? You've succeeded. You've run through them. If you want one of those advantages to be like you stepped on a stormtrooper.
Oh, I did. They were. Yeah, I stepped on one, and then some of them were kicked out of the way, so they're gonna have to
you
like
fully step on one. Yeah, the other one gets like kicked on the upswing, and you move through them. They're still firing at you from behind.
Yeah. I'm kicking through them like the Scoutwalker's Gene Kelly and singing in the rain, just splash, splash, splash.
Aw, so stylish.
Okay, so that's my turn.
That's your turn. Yeah, you've basically moved far enough away that like you are. They would have to start like actually chasing you to get to you now. And then we have that was the last slot because Katie went before you, which means it is the doctor's slot. The doctor's just been up on the like top of this thing, shooting backwards at the stormtroopers. You have guys. There's no rear window, so you don't know if she's been successful at all. It's just that she's been shooting a bunch. Yeah. That's pretty much going to be her turn. I'm going to say we're out of initiative for now.
Okay.
So you can keep piloting. So your plan is to head back to the starport, yeah, to where your ship is.
Right. The shuttle where we parked.
Do you think maybe we should?
I think it might be wise. Sorry.
I was gonna say, shouldn't we probably ditch this thing before we get too close to a starport?
You know, that seems like a wise plan. Like we can ditch it in a parking lot and then like steal a speeder.
Yeah, throw the keys over into a lake or something.
Yeah.
Stop for a counterpoint. Blasting your way into a starport isn't necessarily a terrible idea.
Oh, there's also that. Yeah, that's the other point. Is we do have an ATST.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is
do we want to give up the advantage of having an ATST?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say I could trade places with the doctor, with the professor, so she could come inside and talk to y'all, and I could just chill on a robot on a robot.
It would be good to talk to her. Yeah. Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Invite her down.
Yeah.
And so IG-69 does have you have freed your blaster previously, so you have ranged options now.
I use your duct tape blaster.
So I'm gonna some like residual duct tape I'm still pulling off there, but it works. I'm gonna go, hey there, Missy, why don't you come inside and I'll go on the roof and see if I can shoot a few more of those varmints.
There gets like a brief pause from her of the like murder droid talking like a Southern Belle. But then, she says, yeah, of course, yeah, and waits for you to climb out and then drops in. I think she probably just gives you the other pistol and that she had and drops down.
Don't worry, this is just my what was I gonna call it? This is just my new programming.
Yeah, she drops in and says, thank you, whoever you are. I'm
much obliged.
Dr. Sylphony Rekla, but something tells me that you already figured that out.
Yes. Yeah, we did. We're here to break you out. We're here to bring you with us, bring you back to the back to the Alliance. What do they want you for again, anyway? Not the Alliance, the Empire. I mean, the Alliance probably wants you for the same thing, but we care.
I mean, the Empire wanted me because I was what I thought, subtly I was trying to, radicalize the students here to fight back against the Empire.
Nice.
It's perhaps a fool's errand. I think I may have just gotten a lot of students killed, and myself captured, I guess. I'm guessing that the Alliance doesn't want me for my recruiting skills.
Well, I didn't know anything about the recruiting skills, but you are a planetary archaeologist. You could be of great use finding some, letting us know about some uncharted planets where we could, find a home.
That makes more sense. Yes. If you get me out of here, I will share everything I know with your Alliance. Hopefully they find some use in the information I have.
Yeah, that would be great, because you know what happened? Last time we had a base, the whole planet almost blew up, could have blown up. So, yeah, one that they don't know about. Apparently, they were tracked there. They did, there was a homing beacon on a ship that went there. Why didn't they? Anyway, I'm just armchair rebel alliancing right now.
And it's possible that they did not have time to check.
Hey, I'm just the pilot. You wanna talk tactics? It's you want to talk to Jaldun? He's the boss around here.
It was a rookie mistake.
She says, "Do you have a ship to take us? I assume you came here in something."
We do, but it's not coming back for another 3 days.
That seems to be a problem, considering the executor is in space above us.
Yeah, and that might throw the timeline for a loop as well. I don't think the people in charge knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, they really overestimated how long it would take us to find you.
Yeah.
How long actually has it been since we landed on this planet? I don't even know.
A couple hours.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, probably like 4 or 5 hours, I'd say.
Okay.
I mean, all things considered, this has been going exceptionally well.
Oh shit! You didn't just say that. Oh my god.
She says, "Do you have a way to get in touch with your ship then to extract us?"
I only have short-range comm links.
I have a long-range comm link. It's at the ship.
Nice.
So yes, we do.
In the shuttle we took.
Yeah,
Except people didn't find it because we hit it kind of badly.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's okay. I mean, if they plan on coming back in 3 days, though, are they reachable?
We can give it a shot. Or we can find another way. Maybe there's another ship we can steal. Chuck, you think you can steal a ship?
I mean, once I get inside it, I can fly it. But as far as breaking into a ship, I mean, that would take some sort of skill that I might not have. What would be the breaking into stuff skill?
Probably be like mechanics mostly.
Okay.
Mechanics and slicing computers.
I'm here for you, Chuck.
Well, we gotta, because Kaedi, you're a heck of a slicer, right?
You also use mechanics, explosives if you want to cut your way in.
Yeah. What's your mechanic skill, Kaedi?
What's my mechanic skill? It's 2 yellow and a green, and I'm also a gearhead, so I get some bonuses to mechanics.
Great. Yeah, because I got 2 yellow and a green, but
that's what I do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at both of those as well. I got high computers. I got 3 green and a yellow for computers and 3 green and a yellow for mechanics.
Sweet.
I'm a pretty handy robot.
Yeah, we might be able to.
Droids representing.
Okay, so stealing a ship is an option then?
Yeah, just let's point us at a ship, and I can get us out of here.
Yeah, I mean, get us to the spaceship and we can look for one together. Or get us to the starport, rather. It just needs to be something fast that can avoid that Star Destroyer.
I like fast.
Okay, so you're pushing the ATSC. You're still probably still keeping this in like a pretty dead run.
Yeah.
As you maneuver towards the.
Yeah, what's the terrain like?
I mean, it's mostly streets, unless you want to like make paths with guns and stuff.
Ridiculous running down the streets in an ATST, but I love this visual.
I mean, I got
I mean, the streets are probably pretty empty at this point, as the Imperials have come in and probably imposed a.
Yeah, they're probably getting out of the way of the ATST anyway. Things just barreling down the street.
I mean, stormtroopers might think it's weird to see an ATST just like full dead run in a like unaccompanied by anything else.
Hey, you guys need a hand with anything?
I saw just to let you know, I went out and saw Jurassic Park last night. So to me, this is like the T-Rex running through. This is exactly what it is. Right?
Nice.
Yeah, if you had to chase down that speeder truck, that would be the exact thing.
Yes.
Stormtrooper looking in the rearview mirror that says objects are closer than they appear.
Yes. All the water is doing that vibrating thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're pushing around and you can see sort of you got like a dead run, probably about like a full kilometer distance. You can see the like spaceport, like the main building, sort of this large arcing roof.
Right.
You can see that. But that nice moment is interrupted by blaster fire as like you see some shots fly past you. A few like hit the back of the ATST. A few explosions in front of you as like rubble and smoke go up where these things hit, and then you see 2 speeder bikes go like past you and start arcing around to bear down on you again.
IG-69, what do your robot eyes see?
Well, a cowpoke's driving up on our tail.
I don't know. I think we'll stick to the original initiative. So you got 2 PC slots up top here.
Yeah.
Are those blaster shots doing any damage to us? Like, does it feel like there's any sort of structural damage to the ATSD at all, or are they just bouncing off?
Since I just narrated that and didn't roll for anything, I'll say that they were just kind of glancing blows, warning shots.
Are they using their little guys?
But yeah, the speeder bikes can damage the ATSD.
Okay.
IG-69, are you packing a rifle that you might be able to like hit them?
Heavy blaster pistol. So that's our a medium range weapon. I don't have anything else than that, unless somebody wants to pass me a few grenades.
I mean, you can shoot the stormtroopers that are riding the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I'll take this slot to do some sharpshooting. Yeehaw!
They're at long range, so I don't know what the range on the blaster is.
Yeah,
it's
medium.
So you're gonna have to wait until they come within medium range.
Oh, okay. So I'll like I said, unless somebody has a ranged weapon like any sort of grenade they want to hand me, I can't do much right now.
But what you could do is aim and then like ready your action to shoot when they get close enough.
Well, okay. Yeah. I will do that.
Okay, so you do that. So you'll get a blue dice from the aiming When they get close enough, there's another PC slot.
I mean, I can take it to barrel forward because they're behind us, right?
No, they're now in front of you. They
Oh.
shot at you, went past you, and are like looping back around. They're very fast.
I am gonna shoot one of them.
Okay. They're just at short range for you, but because the speeder bikes are small relative to the ATST and fast moving, it's going to be a hard shot.
So that's 3?
3, yes.
Okay. So
I think that's a double check.
And building planetary. I got 2 successes, and that's it.
Okay, well that hits. So how much damage does it do?
That's the chin-mounted twin heavy blaster cannon. Damage is 5, critical 4.
All right, so that becomes 7. Yeah, you blow up one of the bikes. They're just speeder bikes, and you fully hit them with a blaster cannon.
Excellent.
So it's like meant to blow up other tanks. So
nice. Yeah,
boom! This explodes into various things, like chunks kind of just roll on the ground as they hit. No sign of the stormtrooper. But the other one is still coming, and it is going to shoot at you as it moves in. It will close within medium range on its shot. It'll still get the shot off, but ID69, you could shoot sort of simultaneously.
Mm-hmm. You're back.
Okay.
This is an easy shot for this trooper because the bike is small and fast and the ATSD is big and slow. And it's only with all the things thrown in its favor, it got 4 advantage and no success.
Oh my god.
I think that probably just means that though it doesn't do any actual damage to you, you're just like so pinned down, you won't be able to get a shot off on it before the like bike can go again, at least with the ATSD. You won't be able to like turn it around in time. But that may not matter because IG69 gets to take a shot with a pistol against that trooper.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be average at medium range. I'm going to throw 1 black dice on there because it's moving so fast, and it's got the stormtrooper has a bit of cover from the bike. But that's it. So 2 purple and a black.
I'm really getting into it. Oh, okay. Wow, I'm not rolling a lot of blank-sided dice. That sucks. But so that counters that. That counters that. Oof. I got 1 success and 2 threat.
Okay. You hit. So how much damage do you do?
I do 7 damage.
All right. So you hit this trooper. They soak, I think, most of it, but you've definitely hurt them. I'm going to say those 2 threat, though. The battery pack in that 1 blaster is empty. But you do have a second blaster. The one that you were given by Rekla.
She's handing off my blaster.
Good for nothing. Good for nothing, old space junk. And I like toss it back into the hatch.
Okay, and then we have 2 more PC slots.
Okay, well, are they still in front of us?
No, they've moved behind you.
Yeah,
now.
they've moved behind, and not do any of the guns
would the grenade
go?
Yeah, would the grenade launcher be able to like rotate back.
The grenade launcher only has a like forward. They all basically have a forward angle. So if you want to shoot, you're gonna need to like pop up and try and hit the pilot.
Yeah. Well, I don't even have a blaster, so I'm just gonna sit there and hope they come back around.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I will try to hit them up. This isn't really what I do, but sure, there's nothing else to do. So unless I missed something when I went out there and the vehicle is damaged in some way. No.
No. It's just like the shooting just meant that it covered him in a way that you couldn't get the ATST turned around in time.
Okay. Okay, sure. So yeah, I'll I don't know. I mean, are they at medium range at this point? Because I only have a medium range weapon.
They are not at medium. They're back at long. So you can again do what
Okay.
Taylor
Yeah,
did.
so I'll just
Take
go
aim.
up there and ready in action to shoot them when they come within range.
Okay.
I'll try to take as much cover as possible behind the hatch of the top.
And then we're back at the top with the 2 PC slots up there. So, and now you can act in any order again. So, yeah, doesn't have to be in the same order you did last time.
Okay, so so this is not is this a chase where we can potentially escape the opponent?
Theoretically, yeah, they're a lot faster than you, which will make the chase very hard. But you could, yeah, if you want, you can put the pedal on the metal and head towards that spaceport.
Okay, I want to try that, and I can add 2 boost dice to my checks made to catch or escape an opponent.
Okay.
Because I got 2 ranks in shortcut.
All right, I just got to look up the speed of these things.
Although,
what's the speed on the ATST?
Speed on the ATST is... Where is that?
2. It's 2.
Oh, yeah, it's a speed of 2, yeah.
Okay. So you can get yourself up to full speed, basically, this round. And that would be using your maneuver and your action.
Yep.
And then the speeder bike, just trying to find. So it has a speed of 3, so it will eventually be able to like catch up to you. But you can keep putting distance between you.
Yeah, and and hopefully if I roll high enough, just turn down an alley that for some reason he didn't notice.
Yeah. So you're gonna roll this against this scout trooper's piloting.
Okay.
I think is how this chase will work. So that's gonna be 2 purple and a red.
Okay, 2 purple.
He's a little bit of a veteran scout trooper.
And a red. And then
if you want to, you can also, of course, spend force points if you'd like. If you can think of something that might give you an advantage in the environment, or
yeah, well, I mean, like we're basically on the street. There's not a ton of rubble and stuff around, so it should be pretty. There shouldn't be too many obstacles for me. I'm just trying to think of something environmental that would benefit an ATST and not a speeder bike.
Yeah.
Oh, a reflecting pool. Because maybe speeder bikes are like hoverboards from Back to the Future 2 and don't work on water.
They do work over water.
Okay, then forget I said anything.
Curses.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's been a lot of fighting in this like whole area, so there might be that helps if that gives you any ideas.
Well, what if
there's
there's
probably
still a band of students? I mean, the students were doing pretty well.
Yeah,
so maybe
that's definitely something
they
could
shoot at an ATST because an ATST is way out of their league, so they maybe shoot at the guys on the speeder bike.
Well, yeah, I mean that could be it. That also like the ATST's got the ATST doesn't just have front windows; they have a screen, so they might be able to see. Might have like some sort of infrared vision so that where smoke is not an obstacle for them. but would probably be for
Oh,
a
yeah.
Boat can be
but
a
would
thing, yeah, for
very
sure.
very likely be for a scout trooper's visor.
If you would like to have a like heavy thing, a pillow of like smoke coming out ahead of you that you could run through that would cause the speeder to
Yeah, because
lose sight, or like
we could run through that, and hopefully there will be like a little alleyway, a ATST width alleyway we can run down.
yeah, that makes sense. I think you can upgrade one of your dice with that, and you'll spend a light side point.
Okay, I will spend a light side
See,
point.
I would say a cart of cabbages rolls out in front of him, but
I mean, you can get a cart of cabbages. You can get a cart of cabbages for free. There'll be a cart of cabbages somewhere.
thank you.
And 2 boost dice. The boost dice are the light blue ones, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is correct. Just making sure that ATSD doesn't have any maneuverability issues.
Okay. I'll tell you as soon as you let me know. I will tell you what I got.
What did you get?
I got 4 successes and 1 triumph.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I think you get to that like smoke cloud before the speeder can catch up to you. You just like full speed ahead into there, and you like come out the other side. And those of you that have your heads up outside, so IG69 and Kaedi, you can see. So you see like the smoke behind you, and you see the speeder bike come out of the smoke, and there is there's like a flagpole coming out from the side of one of the buildings that he didn't see, and he like fully clotheslines himself off of that. The speeder bike loses control, flies ahead of you, crashes into a cart of cabbages that happens to be on the street. There's like a little market here that you're gonna run through. That explodes, sending cabbage chunks everywhere.
Yes.
And you keep running.
So
and,
space cabbages, I guess.
Yeah, space
Well,
cabbages.
now space coleslaw.
No raisins.
Yeah, no more bike troopers. You keep running for a little bit. You're out of initiative here. I say you only run for a little bit though, because I'm gonna throw a big old complication at you. You're running forward, and then suddenly, like, it's almost like all of the joints lock up in the ATST, and you're unable to lurch. You feel like you stop so suddenly. Everyone kind of goes forward in your seats. Those of you that are on top or poking your heads out, I'm gonna need you to make some average coordination checks for me as the ATSD suddenly locks up and stops.
Ooh.
Um, 4 success.
4 success. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're
one
kind of just
one triumph. Sorry.
you just safely brace yourself. You're only half out of the hatch, anyways, Kaedi. So you're careful. IG, you just kind of clamp on in place and are okay, acting with droid swiftness.
Sorry, I got 1 success and 1 advantage.
Okay, yeah, same thing. Yeah, you grab on.
Yeah.
You're safe. Yeah, that's the situation right now. I would say the weird thing for you, Chuck, if you had stopped that suddenly in one of these things, this isn't your first time in an ATST. You should have straight up toppled forward. There's no way to safely stop on a dime in this thing.
Oh boy. And there's nothing mechanically wrong.
I mean, there now seems to be a lot of things because you kind of probably still have it in moving forward.
Yeah.
You're getting all kinds of alarms of because the mechanics are trying to move and are
Can I
not moving like they're supposed to.
Yeah, can I make a knowledge check? Would I know if the Empire has anti-theft devices that can lock down vehicles.
Yeah, you can give me a knowledge warfare.
Yeah, it's gonna be very bad. There we are. Knowledge warfare. 3. What am I rolling against?
This is gonna be. I'd say this is just average.
2 successes.
Yeah, they do not have a way to like remotely lock an ATST like this.
Okay,
Can I come down and see if I can figure out what's wrong?
So it's stopping on its own, and there's nothing. Oh boy.
Because I got some scanners on me. Can I scan these systems?
Yeah, you can do a quick scan of try and scan from the outside. Just kind of lean over the edge, scan at the legs.
Sure. Or I mean, if I think that coming into the actual body of the beast will do better, then I'll do that.
There's like no there's nothing I can see mechanically wrong.
Yeah, I'd say most of the mechanics of the like vehicle are on the outside, so that would make the most sense where to scan for me, unless you think it's like a computer issue and you want to check that inside.
No, I'll check out the mechanics first. I have like scanner goggles and a hand scanner, and I don't know which one is appropriate in this situation. So I'll look it up.
Scanner goggles are more like for scanning like at a distance, but the hand scanner would be probably what you're doing. So it's just going to be a mechanics check. It's going to be average.
Okay.
Anybody want to, I don't know, look around at our surroundings and see what's going on?
Yeah.
Because like, there's no reason this should be doing this.
No.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Just wait. We'll do Kaedi first, and then we'll go to IG.
Yeah, 2 success and a threat.
Okay, so the threat is just you kind of get a little strain. You have to sort of kind of hang yourself out over the edge to get a good scanning angle. With the success, like it's just showing like mechanical failures, but it's like you're getting like stress failures, and you can kind of see like the gears are still like trying to turn in the thing, but something isn't allowing the legs to move.
I'm gonna.
They're just like grinding and sparking.
Can I shut it down so it doesn't like at least put it in park?
Yeah, you can just move your hands off of the like throttle basically.
Okay.
So that'll stop that. And then IG, you're looking around.
Yeah, a perception check then.
Yeah. This is gonna be another. Actually, this one's gonna be easy. This perception check.
Hold on. Oh, I just got 2 advantage.
2 advantage. Okay,
Yeah.
so you know that you like get the sense that there's like something in the smoke, but your scanners can't penetrate. It's pretty thick smoke. Your like basic scanners just can't cut through the smoke enough to get enough detail. You just like feel you like get the like sort of a like fuzzy scan that there's like some sort of thing moving through the smoke.
Yeah,
You.
I can't feel anything. I can only observe.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I guess, Kaedi, are you still up above the hatch with me?
Yeah, I'm hanging off the
kind of hanging off the edge.
Yeah.
Kaedi, scan the fog, please, with the scanners.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you could use your scanning goggles for that.
Yeah, I put my scanning goggles down and peer off into the fog as I grip the side of the ATST.
How far away are we from the starport? like, could we break into a run? Like, I mean, like, jump off and just bolt? Because I don't.
Probably about half a kilometer.
Oh, right. Okay, because I I don't understand what's happening mechanically to this thing, and I do not like that. There is something I do not care for about this whole situation. I believe the term is hinky.
Yeah, about 500 meters, which sounds shorter than half a kilometer, but it's not.
It's still a hell of a haul.
Katie, you're giving me just an easy perception check here.
Right.
Your scanning goggles do give you a boost dice, I believe.
Okay, and my force powers also give me a boost dice, so that's cool.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, as a human being, I can run a kilometer in about 8 minutes, which isn't great. So half that. So it only takes us about 4 minutes full run to get over there.
As a human being, I sweat when I eat, so I'm incredibly out of shape.
I feel like as active soldiers, you could probably beat Taylor's time.
Yeah.
All of you.
Yeah, like tiny human Taylor with like tiny stubby legs. I'm 5'4", and my legs are nothing.
I mean, any buildings we can duck into if we have to?
I got an advantage and a triumph.
So triumph counts as a success. Did you take that into account?
Well, there's multiple dice, so I just didn't tell you that. But yes, I have a success in there built in.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm sorry, just making sure. Okay. So technically, no successes then, right? There was a wash, but a triumph included.
Oh no, and an advantage and a triumph.
Okay. But the success from the triumph didn't get canceled out, right? Just sorry.
No, there was nothing canceled out. I have.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So for future stuff, you should say that like success and a triumph if your triumph the success from your triumph hasn't been canceled out, because you can still have a triumph even if the success part gets canceled out.
Yeah, the triumph is a success.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So you succeeded, which is good. So yeah, your scanner goggles, you can definitely see this form. You kind of get like an outline of it before it comes out of the smoke first. So you actually get you're getting a little bit of feedback overload because you're getting this on multiple senses. First, you get the scanner thing. You can see the shape. It's a sort of imposing figure. There's definitely like a cape situation happening.
Sweet, a cape.
That's what you see first.
Cool.
Then you feel it in your sixth sense,
Cool.
the whole force. You feel that distinct cold feeling that you felt multiple times today already. And then, which is with your physical eyes, you see the thing emerge from the smoke. It's this imposing figure dressed in all black with a big black cloak, this like flared helmet, and a mask covering its face. And it has one hand raised, just like holding it outstretched in the direction of you and the ATST. And then its other hand like throws back the cape, and it's holding the small cylindrical device, which then ignites into a brilliant red lightsaber. This is where we'll take our break. Hello, and welcome back to What the Quest. Everyone dies by the hand of Darth Vader edition.
What?
When last we left, Kaedi saw a very iconic dark-robed figure emerge from the smoke behind the ATST.
Prince Shizor.
Yes, exactly. It's about to get sexy in here. No, it's Darth Vader. You recognize him. I think everyone in the rebellion knows what he looks like. Immediately, he has an ability that at the beginning of an encounter, each enemy within medium range must make a hard, upgraded 3 times, fear check. So this will be cool for all of you. That I think probably even just the words, like you hear Kaedi say, "Oh, Darth Vader," probably.
We could just
loud enough for everyone inside to hear. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there an emergency hatch?
Those of you that can't see him, you feel the presence. So everyone roll this cool check. So it's your difficulty is 3 red.
Ugh.
Oh my god. I don't even have 3 red. You have to roll one twice. It's not fair.
Oof, Maron.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah, that's a real bad roll, you guys.
So
Droids can do anything. What was
Oh, Taylor, you are like a robot.
underwater.
Yeah, but not like
underwater
robot-y.
an
robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, I rolled so badly.
Oh.
Holy shit.
So what?
Start with Kaedi. You saw him first, so
Okay.
what'd you
yeah,
roll?
sure. No, I got 2 failures and 2 threats.
Okay, you are terrified.
Yeah, I am.
You're just filled with like the urge to just get out of here by any means necessary. And I think just through sheer terror, you're going to take 2 strain from those threat.
ooh.
Okay.
We'll move to Eric to check.
Okay, I'm not 100% positive, but I think this means I pass out. I got 4 failures. 1. I mean, it looks like a fail. Oh, is this the opposite of a triumph? It looks
That's a
like
despair. I
it
think
looks.
the failure with a circle around it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I got 4
Yeah.
failures,
Yeah, that's a despair.
a despair, and 2 advantage.
Well, it could be worse.
Okay.
Yeah, it
4 failures.
could be worse. I could have remembered to ask about force points.
Hmm.
Okay. 4
Yeah, I
failures, a despair, and an advantage. Okay. So you're definitely terrified.
2 advantage.
2 advantage. Do you have any idea how this advantage comes into play?
God, I mean, I've got a despair and 4 failures, so clearly, yeah, I'm paralyzed.
Okay. I have a thought. If you don't have an idea, I do have a
because
thought.
all I go is, well, the advantage is it'll be quick.
The advantage is that you now no longer have an excuse. You now have an excuse to get rid of your least favorite pair of pants, which you're wearing right now.
See, the ATST doesn't have a bottom hatch, but I do.
All right. So you're fully terrified. I think the despair is that like your only thought, your all-consuming thought for the next like round at least is to basically. It's not a smart one. It's to get out of this ATST. Like you're just like, this is a killing box. I need to get out of here. Like he just crushed this.
Yeah, he could. He could.
So you basically like your current plan is essentially to get out of here, just like jump off the top if you have to, and like run. You're not really thinking. The 2 advantages that you did put on your seatbelt, and you're gonna have to like fiddle with that to get it off with all the like trouble that being terrified will give you. So you're not just like immediately gonna jump out of this thing.
Okay. So
that is physically stopping her.
So the advantage is I'm stuck in my seat while Darth Vader's approaching.
Yeah.
You
Good.
don't jump to your death.
Yeah, that's
Just
good.
yet. Just
Yeah,
yet.
and I'm just
You
no,
might-
we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here, and we gotta get out of here.
IG69.
So, while everybody's rolling, I was actually looking up if droids can be frightened. So, can you give me those dice really quick again? What we're rolling?
So you're rolling 3 red. Your audio's still.
Yeah, your audio's still borked.
I don't know what's happening.
Maybe try quitting the call and jumping back in.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. I do it so much.
Hey, there we go.
Hey,
Oh,
Is that
perfect.
better?
Hey,
Yeah.
there we
That is
go.
way better.
Great.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. My headset stopped working. So what I was trying to say was I was looking up to see if droids could be frightened. So if we could give me those 3 red, I got 3 red going. And then what was the difficulty?
The difficulty is 3 red. That's the difficulty.
Oh, okay. We're rolling under for cool.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Oh, God. So, good. Well, This is gonna be bad. I'm not very cool. 1 second. So okay. So 4 failures and 1 threat.
Yeah, you are so terrified you take a point of strain.
Fine. Give it to me.
Yeah, you see this thing that you know only like bad stories about emerge from the smoke. And yeah, his terrifying ability isn't a force power, it's just he's fucking Darth Vader. So when he enters a fight, people are just like, oh fuck.
Oh, good.
So then it's Jaldun.
All right, I have a total of 2 failures, 3 threat, and 1 triumph.
Okay.
And
you
yes,
are terrified.
the success from the triumph is canceled by the failures.
Okay. So you're terrified. You take as much strain as you have threat.
Okay.
I think the triumph is, in this case, so if I remember right, part of your backstory was that you had, like, you were part of a squad that encountered Vader before, and you were, like, the only survivor.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
So as terrified as you are, your, like, survival instincts kind of kick in. And I guess that you will be able to act on that triumph. Yeah, you'll get either a maneuver or an action, whichever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do that. I think I'll say you can do that before Vader goes again.
Yeah. What do I want to do? He's behind us, right?
He is behind you, yeah.
So none of the guns
Remember
point
to
that way.
Use a light side point if you want, if you can think of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
We still do have 9 of them, so.
Yeah.
We kind of need to get out of here. So is there
Yeah.
a vehicle?
Yeah. Is there? Okay.
Just to metagame, yeah, like you'd need to get him to drop his like force hold on the ATSD if you want to use it to escape.
Mm-hmm.
And I doubt that's going to happen. So we need to. Well, I mean, maybe. Who knows? We could get a different vehicle though if there's something else.
I mean,
nearby.
yeah. I mean, even if I, didn't just actual shit the bed on this, he's behind us, so I couldn't turn the.
Yeah.
Does the head turn around 180 degrees?
The head doesn't turn around, but you could turn the ATSD around if you're able to get it to move. It turns around fairly quickly. It's got a good little turning radius.
Does it hop?
No, just the way it moves its legs. It can like move. It can walk in a like tight circle, basically.
Okay. For some reason I was still imagining us in the alley. So I was like, oh man, we're gonna be like Austin Powers it.
Turn in an ST, just 18, just eat or.
Can I just blindly throw a grenade in like out the hatch and in the direction of him?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's safe.
I don't think it's gonna kill him, but it will distract him, hopefully. And if there's anything I know about the Force, is that you have to use your hands to do it.
Yeah. Either this or this or this.
Yeah. And he's already doing this, and he's already doing this. He could deflect it, but I'm hoping to hit the ground and roll a bit. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fire a grenade at him.
All right, you pull a grenade. You turn the little turny thing that you need to, and you throw it out there. It's going to be a blind shot, so I'm going to add 2 black to it, but he's technically at short range or sorry, medium range for me right now.
Can
Um,
Jaldun upgrade a die with a force point at all? Is that happening?
Yeah, if you can explain to me what would help him out, why he would be able to do that.
First of all, what skill is used for throwing grenades?
This would just be ranged, light, I think.
Yeah, okay. So there's nothing to upgrade. I have triple yellows in ranged light.
So upgrading, you can add a green, so you can still upgrade even if you're at full yellows. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Then if you were to upgrade it twice, the green you just added would turn into a yellow.
Yeah, interesting.
I would think that the focus that you've achieved from remembering all of your fallen comrades who fell at his hand, I think it's like, this is for you, character with far too many apostrophes in their name.
Kick clock.
Yeah. Bleep gloop, zip zorp.
Oh, can't forget
sure.
zip zorp.
This would be like a vengeance upgrade for sure. Yeah, I think you'd spend a point to do that.
Great. I'll add a green to it. And you said 2 black?
Yeah, so the difficulty, it's medium range, but he is an adversary 4, which means all combat checks against him are upgraded 4 times.
Oh.
Which means the difficulty is now is 3 red.
3 red. Oof.
So it's 3 red and 2 black.
Oh. So no success, but a triumph and a 2 advantage.
Okay. So yeah, you definitely don't hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you up on top, you can see first you just see a grenade get tossed up out of the thing, and you see Vader just the hand that was holding the ATST just moves, and the grenade just stops in midair between the ATST and Vader, almost perfectly midway, and just explodes at the air. But the ATST kind of you can feel it sort of relax a little bit as it's not being held in place anymore.
Nice.
I think that's all of that triumph and advantage goes into the ATST is free now.
Yeah, for sure.
Vader has taken no damage.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well done, you rock.
Thanks. We got to redline this thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're all still terrified, which means you're going to not get your next turn, basically. As Vader, he doesn't run. He just kind of starts stalking towards you and just throws his lightsaber out in the direction of one of the legs of the ATST.
As long as it's one of the legs of the ATST and not one of the legs of the people who are on top of the ATST.
Just my head. Woo!
Looking up his lightsaber attack here. He adds 5. The result of 5 lights, or 5 or 6 force dice to this check. So I'm gonna roll those.
Can we? No, I guess we can't do anything here.
I think we're all terrified.
Yeah.
He's actually rolling bad for him. He rolled a bunch of light side points.
There is good in you. We can feel it.
Yeah, just that's all.
I'm going to spend both of my dark side points here to convert that into usable dark side points, and then the second one to have it return to his hand. Then I'm going to make his attack here, which is 5 yellow. This is more than I have in my box right now. Okay. So he hits, but not. Oh, he only got 1 success and 5 advantage, which means his lightsaber did 11 damage. It breaches 1 point of the armor on the ATST. It doesn't take out the leg, though. I think it has severely damaged that leg. You can kind of feel the like ATSD kind of weaken, that definitely like it tilts to one side as that leg is starting to buckle. You might be able to get that 500 meters out of it.
Okay.
And then, so those of you on top, you see this like lightsaber swing, the like ATSD kind of buckle for almost completely buckle, and then the lightsaber just returns to his hand, and you hear him say, "Surrender, Dr. Rekla, to me."
Does he say Vekla Rekla? Because that's a bit funny.
No, he says Rekla. He doesn't fuck it up.
Yeah.
He's too cool for that.
Surrender, Dr. Vekla. I mean, Rekla. Damn it. I just feel so foolish.
I should have practiced this on the shuttle.
I spent all my time trying to learn how to stand on a TIE fighter.
Worth it.
And then I think now, I think we're just going to have all of you just go after him initiative-wise because of the fear. So he does that. It is now your turns. You can act now. You're also terrified, but not like frozen in place. Though, Chuck, with your despair, you still are like thinking it might be a good idea to like. Now you're like, oh, this thing's not even going to make it that 500 meters. I got to get out of here. But you're also buckled in.
Okay.
You can go in whatever order you want. You basically just have 4 PC slots.
Now I don't know much about.
Chuck, go.
Can I use a light side point to get over that and just push it? Because like the like, do we feel the slight release of this force hold?
You felt the slight release of the force hold, then you felt the leg start to buckle.
Oh yeah, because honestly, like,
here's what I want. I think that's a reasonable use of the light side point to be like to clear your fear enough for you to like
to just give her.
But I want you to give me that like anime flashback to like the moment, like the thing that Chuck finds deep inside himself to push through the fear.
Okay. Chuck. Okay. Chuck's 44, so Chuck was still a grown up during the Clone Wars. So he's lived through both the Clone Wars and that, and he's just thinking back to all the people who we sort of I almost said hooked up with, not hooked up with, from a Rebel Alliance point of view, because he's been around with the Rebels for a while, so he's remembering like his peeps and, on previous bases on like Yavin 4, Chopper Base now on the Alderaan, and now it's like, yeah, okay, I can do this. I gotta get over my shit and just run, but using the legs of the ATSD.
I think that's awesome. Yeah, you just like you picture all these people, like friends you've lost, friends are still alive, and just like all these people that are like relying on you, that like they need this information so they can find a new base. The rebellion rests on your shoulders, as true or untrue as that may be. I think Chuck fully like believes that, right? Like that they need this, they need a win, and you can snap out of it and push on that throttle. I don't think you need to make a check right now. You just push it into a start, like into a run. I think that's just that's your
my turn is I just go. Okay.
And the ATSD just like lurches into that, like picking up speed. Next PC slot, who's gonna go?
Do I feel like this thing's gonna hold together?
Every step it's taking, definitely it's like shaking side to side a lot more than it would. You would have to give me a mechanics check, like an average mechanics check, to like estimate if it could make the distance.
Well, making a check like that would probably be an action. Do I think that a like emergency repair patch would help this thing stay together? Yeah, because is that what an emergency repair patch would be used for? Like a hole in the leg, right? That's what there is. A leg.
It would be repurposing it. The emergency barrier patch is really only for like wound thresholds, not hull thresholds. So it's really only for droids. But I think with a like mechanics check, you might like it might help it last long enough to get you there if you do it. You'd have to get down to like halfway down the leg though, where the lightsaber got through. So it'll probably be 2 rounds of checks. So your first thing will be like climbing down.
Okay, I've got pretty good agility. I can do that.
Okay, so this round you start climbing down the leg of this moving ATST. It's going to be a hard climb, and I think because the ATST is moving, I'm going to throw a black dice on there.
Oh, for goodness.
Is there any way I can assist Kaedi? Because I'm outside with.
Yeah, so in that case, Kaedi could use your brawn and her athletics if she's got any ranks. Or her brawn and your ranks, whichever would result in the better dice pool.
So I have a 3 brawn and I have 1 rank in athletics. So I have 2 green and 1 yellow.
So does that mean that I now use the 2 green and the 1 yellow?
So you can use either the ranks or the ability score from the person helping you.
Okay, well I have the same ranks, but you have a higher ability score. So yeah, okay, so that means 2 green and 1 yellow. So
up against 2 purple and a black.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure this was a good idea, guys.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
Do we want use any light side points to make this more successful?
Well, I just rolled and it turned out okay. So
okay. You're a little quiet all of a sudden.
I know, my mic died, so now I'm just using the mic on the phone here.
Having bad mic problems tonight, it seems.
Is that better? No.
It's about the same. I'm just gonna turn your volume up for me. Should help.
Things got super sinister over with my place here with the lighting.
Yeah. You are inside an ATST.
I am inside an ATST.
I feel like my lighting is like deceptively just like warm and happy, like very like vacation vibes over here as I'm attacking you.
I tried to put on a red light strip, but you can't quite get the red.
Yeah,
there you go.
My camera keeps trying to auto white balance.
Oh.
So what was your result, Joe?
I guess I'm just gonna have to yell my results. Okay, so I got 1 success and 1 advantage.
All right, yeah, you climb down there, and I think you're like able to kind of, you're used to like doing weird like field mechanics stuff. You're kind of able to wrap your legs around the leg of this ATST even as it's moving. You get a pretty good grip, and you're pretty set up to work with this thing. So I think you won't get any like setback dice from the movement as you try and patch this leg temporarily. Like now you can see it, like it's like your patch is just to like make sure you can cover that 500 meters without this leg collapsing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can definitely do it.
So is that something that I got to do next turn?
It'll be next turn, yeah. So your turn is like getting down here. You've got your like tools out, and you just kind of got to survive a turn. And then it's the next PC slot. Whoever wants to go next.
You should try going IG. I don't have any weapons. I'm just sitting in here, keeping an eye out for anything that comes up in our front.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try and cover Kaedi while she's doing this. So maybe like Vader stationary? while this was happening, or
I own some Vader
So-
stationery.
Elliot?
I'm sorry.
one more?
You're moving away from him. I think he has probably started moving after you in his like walk. That somehow he'll still catch up to you, even though he's definitely not moving faster than you, kind of situation. But he's within range still, I would say.
Is there anything I can shoot that in our like behind us that would, I know it would block his path only like very temporarily because he'd like force move the rocks out of the way, but it might get pause him a little bit. So is there anything I can shoot between him and us that has some debris?
I think if you want to spend a light side point, there can definitely be something that'll fall in his way.
Yeah, okay. I'll spend a light side point. So we have so many of them, and we're fighting Darth Vader. So I will spend a light side.
You spend a light side point. So you're moving through this market. There is like a canopy that's hanging over the market. You think if you like shoot one of the supports from it, it might like drop down onto him.
Cool.
And you'd have to get out of that.
Good. Okay, I'll try and do that.
Okay, so it's going to be just an average shot, so 2 purple.
Yep. And then does the light
See if
side
you're
point
moving.
upgrade that to do I get a blue for the light side or?
No, I think the light side is that it will trap him if you do this.
Okay, cool.
So it's more for the effect, yeah.
So I'm using ranged attack.
Ranged light, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, it's something. Something's gonna result from this. I can feel it. That blocks those 2 threat. So I get 1 success.
1 success. You shoot where you need to shoot. You hear the like line that's like one of the wires that's holding this thing up snap, and it like you see this canopy drop as like you emerge from the other side on the ATST. The canopy drops, covering Vader, which I think will buy you. He's gonna have to spend a turn getting out of that, which will sort of buy you.
Scared. And that's what I say.
Okay. So then it's at last it's Jaldun.
What's ahead of us?
Ahead of you, it's thoroughfare. There's probably like some burning speeders, rubble, and then the spaceport. Really, you've probably got. And now I'd say you're probably about 450 meters away.
Mm-hmm. Are there like defenses at the spaceport? Like have they like cordoned it off or anything like that?
Ooh, that's going to be a perception check because it's at a bit of a distance, and you're looking through the tiny, tiny windows of the ATS.
Sure. Those tiny windows. What's the difficulty on that?
It's going to be average, I think.
Average.
Tiny window.
1 success.
Yeah, you do see. It looks like there is a barricade set up. You don't really have a like good look at like what's behind it, but it does look like there's been something set up there to you can't tell which side set this barricade up, but someone has barricaded the street sort of at the end.
All right, I'll point it out to Chuck. I'll say, Chuck, there's a barricade ahead, and then that's all I'll do.
Let's launch over it.
Like the movie Rad.
Yeah.
Okay, those of you that are on the top or hanging off the leg of the thing, you can kind of see this canopy drop over the market and over Vader, and you kind of breathe a little sigh of relief. You can kind of see like maybe the like where it's sitting over top of Vader, a little like bump. You let a little bit of relief, like, okay, we have like a window here to do something, and then you just see igniting through it the like red lightsaber, and then it like cuts through, and you see Vader like push his way out of this canopy.
Right.
That's his turn. It's just intimidating still because he just emerges unscathed.
No escape.
back to the PC slots.
I'd like to use my turn to move as fast as I can away from what's happening and towards the spaceport.
Okay. You're going to need to give me a piloting check in this case.
I will give you a piloting check. And piloting planetary, I got 2 of these and 2 of these. And what's my difficulty?
I'm going to say this is a hard difficulty just because you're trying to get away from Vader. And I'm going to upgrade one of those with the red with the dark side point because of the leg of this ATST is not yet patched.
Oh. Okay. So it would be 2 purple and 1 red.
2 purple and a red.
2 purple and a red. Okay. All right. I have 5 successes, 3 threat.
Okay. Yeah, you put some distance. You get into it. You're in like a dead run now. Katie, you can see though this dead run is putting all kinds of strain on that cut from the lightsaber. Like you can just see the leg is still like glowing like orange with heat. As it's starting to like bend and buckle with each step, like even more. Even if you patch it, your patch will still help, but like it's starting to slow the ATSC is not going to move as quickly even with a patch. The patch will keep it from toppling, but it's kind of got a weird gait now because it's one of its legs is messed up. And Vader is just still walking behind you. You put distance between them. He has not picked up speed.
I don't like the way this guy is sauntering after us. I feel I feel like he's mostly doing it just to flex. I don't need to run. It's got a little bit of cat.
I think he probably repeats just loud enough, like you can still hear him from the people outside, and he just says, "Yeah, surrender, Dr. Rekla, to me." He's very clearly not offering you a bargain or anything. He's not saying like you'll live. He's just giving a demand.
Yeah. I mean, if he ever does make a deal, he will alter the deal.
Yeah. And you will pray that he does not alter it further.
As one should.
Who's next? Who's going next?
Okay, me, I guess. All right, so what do I do here?
This is going to be a daunting mechanics check, which is 4 purple.
4 purple. So no black, just purple. Okay.
Just purple. No black because you've like steadied yourself. You've got the tools you need.
Okay, so is this considered hull trauma?
This is kind of its own thing. You're not healing any like damage.
Okay.
It's just like, if anything, this would be like healing a critical hit, like critical damage.
Okay, I haven't got anything for that. Let's see. Two failure, 2 advantage.
Okay, so you are like you try and patch it, but it's still kind of like molten, so the patch just doesn't hold.
Right.
But the advantage you have is like you don't like really waste your kit. You still have you still have enough of the kit to make another attempt, basically. Because the emergency repair kits are one use only. I think Joe is frozen.
Oh, I'm everywhere! I'm back.
Tonight is nuts. I don't know what's going on.
We've got a gremlin in the stream.
A
It's the
Minoc.
curse of Darth
It's a
Vader.
Minoc.
So you you don't fix it, but you don't expend the use of the emergency repair kit.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to stay hanging there and try and fix it again.
How far have we gotten?
I think you've gone probably about 150 of the 500 meters.
Only 350
Okay,
more
I'll
to
try
go.
again next time, I guess.
Then it would be either IG or Jaldun.
Any other awnings we can drop on this guy?
Yeah. I mean, it only slowed him down a little bit. Shit.
Maybe there'll
How
be
do
one
we-
with sand in it.
Yeah.
He's suddenly distracted by sand. Damn it!
No!
It gets everywhere.
Do not want.
That'd be a real
I
problem for him now if it gets into his respirator.
That would suck.
He's now got a justified reason to not like sand.
That's a good point. I have literal gears. It's awful.
I use a light sign point to summon a sandstorm. No, not really.
Speakers pop out of you and you just start playing.
Hell yeah.
What is Rekla up to right now?
Sorry?
What is Rekla up to?
She is in the ship, in the ATST, performing the Jeff Goldblum role of must go faster.
Okay.
Yeah, she does not want to be here. She has extra reason to fear Vader.
Yeah.
There is like a small chance that you might be taken prisoner to be interrogated. If your assumptions about her are true, and they are, he is going to kill her immediately.
Would shooting him do any good? I mean, I could try, but he's not going to take any damage. It could stun him for a second if I... Is he medium range or far?
He is now at long range because you've moved away from him.
Okay.
But I mean, if you want to wait for him to get closer.
No, I don't. I super do not. Shit. What can
You
I
guys
even
didn't take
do?
any stormtrooper rifles at any point?
I thought I did, maybe.
Wait, didn't we?
But I don't have it listed on my character.
Yeah, you can spend a light side point to say you did if you want another weapon to use.
On like a gun rack in the ATST?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it probably could be.
How many have we used so far? Have we used 2?
You
One,
have.
two?
It's worked out to you've used 2 now total.
Okay.
There's been some back and forth. You've used more, but I've spent dark side points.
Is anybody opposed to me doing that?
Go ahead.
No. Yeah. So I guess I grabbed one of the, there's extra stormtrooper rifles inside, so I'm gonna grab one of those.
Yeah, I think you do the cool droid thing where you just like turn your torso fully the other way and like bend down into the thing, grab it, and pull up, and then like turn back around to face Vader. So all from the same sitting position, you managed to get it.
Weapon characteristics. Wait, no. Weapons. Where are the weapons? Can you? I don't have the stats.
Yeah, I'll find it. I got it.
Okay.
I got it on my old DM screen. So you need one that is long range, so it's just a blaster rifle. Heck, let's make it a heavy blaster rifle. Why not? Just for effect. I feel like that's what you'd have in an ATST. So it does damage 10. Its range is long. It crits on a 3. On 3 advantage, it crits. It also has auto fire, and it's cumbersome 3, which means you need round 3 to use it. But you have that.
Yeah, that's fine. I got that. So it's long range. It damages 10. It crits on a 3. Does it have any extra?
So it has auto fire, and I will tell you what that does in just a second. You can basically shoot in rapid succession. You increase the difficulty of your attack roll by 1 purple dice. So if your attack hits, you can then spend 2 advantage to basically hit multiple times. So you basically deal an additional hit, so you double your damage.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah,
So
I'm gonna.
Harder to hit, and if you hit, you can potentially do massive amounts of damage.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna do some shooting.
Okay.
Shoot that Vader.
So he is at long range, so that is normally 3 purple. If you want auto fire, it becomes 4, and then he has 1 point of defense, so it adds a black dice. And then you upgrade all combat checks against him 4 times, so it becomes 3 purple or 3 red, rather.
Oh my god, the 3 red.
It's 3 red and a black normally, 4 red and a black if you're auto firing.
I'm not auto firing.
Okay, so 3 red and a black.
Okay. Well, this is probably not going to go great, but let's give it a shot. Too bad. Let me do some dice math. So I get, at the end of the day, I have 1 advantage and 1 failure.
1 advantage and 1 failure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you just have a good aim at him. So you can add if you just sort of keep your aim, you can add a boost dice to your next attack if you want to. But he just deflects your shot with his lightsaber.
What a prick.
Yeah, what a creep.
And it's Jaldun.
All right. We've got 350 meters to go. Is that barricade looking any more clear?
You can give me another perception check now that you're closer.
In the light of an extra 100 meters. My perception, I instantly forgot what it was. Ooh, 3 green. Look at that. And what was the difficulty?
It is average.
Average. Boom. 2 purple. Let's do it. 2 advantage.
Not much clearer. Though I would say just with the advantage, you do at least see that your path is clear. There's nothing that you can put. You can just basically push forward, and until that barricade, there's nothing that's going to trip up this walker.
Yeah, good.
Now it's Vader's turn. He's just going to walk closer. Let's see. Okay. So he extends a hand out and flip a dark side point. So you guys get a light side point back.
Nice.
But that means bad things are going to happen.
Oh.
It just means that he gets to use light side pips as dark side pips.
Oh, great. Good.
IG-69, you feel like from multiple points, just like you're being crushed. which doesn't make sense to you because there's nothing around you. And you are going to take 8 wounds. That's going to ignore your soak.
Ooh.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, and I need you to just roll discipline. There's no difficulty here. Just roll your whatever your discipline rating is. Discipline's willpower, right?
Yeah, it's 2 green.
2 green? Okay, roll 2
It's
green.
cunning. Yeah.
You're making a... Oh, it's cunning?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Okay, so you're making an opposed check against Vader.
Yeah.
So just roll your discipline. Tell me what you get.
I get 2 advantage and a success.
All right, he got 3 successes and an advantage. So you are lifted up off of the ATSD, and
Fun.
you feel your system's really taking on strain. You're also going to take a critical injury. So I'm going to roll for that.
Oh, I've
As you know-
already hit my wound threshold.
Oh, okay, so are you at it or past it?
I'm at it.
Okay, so you're technically, if you take any more wounds, you're out. But you're still not. You're still up, basically. So you have to pass your wound threshold to go to unconscious. All right, because he used 8 dark side pips on this, he also adds a lot to this roll. He adds 80 to it. You feel like a lot of your systems get like completely messed up, like just like wires and stuff breaking, and you've taken the critical injury bleeding out, which means at the every round on your turn, so your next turn, you will take 1 wound and 1 strain. For every 5 wounds beyond your wound threshold that you suffer, you take an additional critical injury. Yeah, that is it for now. So you will go unconscious on your next turn as you he drops you back onto the top of the ATSD, essentially.
I like slide in through the hatch. Like he drops me back in, I'm just in a heap. Twisting wires everywhere.
Start singing Daisy.
Oh, yes.
Sure. I will say to drop back inside the ATSD, that's going to be a light side point, but you can definitely spend that. Otherwise, you'd just be dropped on top.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a light side point to do that, and I'll still be like sort of like holding the rifle and drag it down with me. But
sure.
Yeah, I just drop through the hole.
Someone is going to have to apply an emergency repair kit to you.
Yeah.
Or you will go unconscious like on your next turn. And then someone's also going to have to make to get rid of that critical injury is also a mechanics check on top of that. So even if you get healed, you'll still be bleeding out, basically. That's how those work. But that's Vader. And it's now a PC slot.
I'm crumpled like a little tin can.
Aw. So
Before you push... Sorry, go ahead, Carmen.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, maybe before you push this thing to run more, I'd give it one more try to fix this leg.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, it's 4 purples, and that's it for
Yes.
okay. Come on. Oh, this looks okay. All right. Oh shit. Nah, it's just a complete wash. Just everything. No.
So unfortunately, that means you don't fix it, but it doesn't get any worse. You still have a maneuver if you want to try and climb back up.
Yeah, this isn't working. I'm going back up.
So I'm just going to need an athletics check to do that.
What kind of athletics check?
This is going to be a hard,
an average one. A hard one.
Hard check.
Nice. Okay.
We're not moving, but you're, yeah.
Okay. I got an advantage and a triumph. The success that's inside the triumph has been canceled.
Okay. So you aren't able to climb up. I think with the advantage, the like better positioning in this case might be that you drop to the ground, like to your feet, and are able to move. I think you're able to, if you want to maneuver, you can start moving, like running.
Okay, sure. I mean, can I?
I have an idea for the triumph, but if you have something that you would like to happen, you can definitely.
No, lay it on me. What do you got?
Okay. There is a bit of blaster fire, like ship fire, as the like street between you and Vader like erupts as like some like ship weapons hit it, and you see a transport approaching you. It's a Jumpmaster 5000.
The Jumpmaster 5000.
It looks kind of like a crescent moon with a space shuttle sticking through, like just off center, the middle of the crescent moon. I will send a picture to the to our chat.
Okay.
People can Google it. I wish I had an easy way to share it my screen, but I don't.
Well,
Jumpmaster 5000.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'll save my
there it is. Yeah, I've found that a Google image search and hold my phone up to my camera is the easiest and quickest. Also, I think I might have ordered the Jumpmaster 5000 from an infomercial in the 90s.
I'm also sending the stats to the chat, just so because you might need to fly this soon. For you, Eric. Yeah, gotcha. So Jumpmaster 5000, close it, and it's approaching. It's kicked up a bunch of rubble between you and Vader, and you see it like pulls in front of the ATST, and its ramp sort of lowers down, and you see good old D. Oswald Heist has arrived.
Oh, yeah.
And he shouts out at you, "Get on!" I don't remember what voice I was doing for him, so it's going to be whatever I decide now.
Great.
That's an old DM trick.
Yeah.
I'm going to run towards him.
Okay, so the ramp is level right now with the ATST top. But yeah, he can lower to get you, but just so you know that is the case. I think you probably throw, with a triumph. Yeah, he also throws down like a sci-fi like rope ladder, one of those like
made from sci-fi ladders. Ropes. It's made from sci-fi ropes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Space hemp.
Yeah.
Strangely, still illegal.
Yeah.
It's a like liquefiber, I think would be the like Star Wars
liquefiber
special rope term.
Hell yeah.
It's a fiber, but it's all Win.
That happens. And it's another PC slot now.
I want to see, is there like a repair kit here on inside the cab that I could potentially use on IG-69?
I don't think there would be a repair kit for droids in here.
Droids are different than machines. I guess they require finer stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, in the same
But-
way that people are different from steaks.
I think with
I
a,
would have
you know,
said computers and cars.
great
but
use of a light side point for like whatever their like mechanics, their like repair kit for the ATST has the stuff you need to like patch up a droid.
Yeah, I'll spend that.
Okay, so you'd be able to find that. You spend that light side point,
Mhm.
and I think that can give you a boost on a mechanics check too. If you want to make a mechanics check, you can either heal hit points like without making a roll, as you would with a repair kit, but that only gives you 3 wound points, and IG will still be bleeding out, oiling out. I don't know.
Short-circuiting.
Short-circuiting. Or you can attempt to repair the injury, which would be a daunting mechanics check.
Ooh, all right. Daunting mechanics test. Let's try it. This is what heroism is for. Daunting. That's 4 purple dice. Okay.
If you like daunting mechanics and you've got purple dice. Sorry. I'm sorry. It was there.
And did you say one of my things gets upgraded?
Upgraded, yeah.
All right.
It's a well-stocked toolbox.
And you know what? I want to spend another light side point to upgrade another one, please.
Sure, yeah. It's a really well-stocked toolbox.
All
We should
right.
take that toolbox when we leave.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's labeled Deus Ex Machina on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, did you say Deus or Dave's Ex Machina? Because I like that better.
Oh my god, Dave's Ex Machina? That is Dave in the Machine.
Yeah.
It's Davix's Machines brand repair kit.
I love it.
When I said nice, I actually was mistaken. I got the failure mixed with the success. It is actually 1 failure and 1 advantage.
Okay, so you do not heal the injury. You'll get a boost on your next check if you try again next round.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it.
That's why
Yeah,
you
you
were
don't.
here, you
So
learned some
IG is
stuff.
going to take that is going to go unconscious on their next turn. And
Is there another
Sadly.
PC slot?
it's another PC slot. Yeah,
I
which is either Chuck or IG going unconscious.
oh crap. I guess on this turn, can I use my action to how heavy's IG?
Pretty
Oh,
heavy,
boy.
but what is your brawn?
I'm a pilot and I'm in the arts. So oh no,
I'm an
it's not a
artistic
feasible.
pilot.
I've got a brawn of 2.
Okay,
Because I mean
you could try.
because I
but-
really want to get on that ship so I can fly it out of here, but I don't want to leave IG-69. Is there someone? And Kaedi and Jaldun have gone already.
Jaldun's in here, right?
Yeah.
So you just tried to repair.
I also have brawn too.
Yeah, Jaldun's still here.
Brawn 2 can move it. It's just going to be like you're going to have to make a check to see if you can do it.
Yeah, give it a shot. You know, never know.
Okay.
As
So-
heavy as 1 Eric Fell. I'm 1 Eric Fell tall and heft.
Oof. One Eric Fell is gradually getting heavier over these last few months. So
I think you might be a little heavier than an Eric Fell on the count of Eric's not made of iron and other heavy metals.
I mean, it might be Eric fell now, not Eric fell in March. All right, so on my turn, is it feasible for me to like, if I roll successfully, is it feasible for me to grab IG and get up that ladder? Like, use my maneuver to get up the ladder.
I think you can get. I think you'd have to take strain, because I think you'd have to like lift IG up out of here. I don't think you could with two strain. Like Bron, you're not going to like climb that ladder. Fireman carrying a like 600-pound droid.
Well, here's what I do know: friendship is magic, and so is the Force. So I would like to use the power of friendship to spend a Force point to upgrade one of my dice.
I will allow in this situation you to do that. I think, yeah.
It's the adrenaline lifting up the.
I think you're still going to have to take the strain. This is going to help you on your roll. You're still going to have to take the strain.
More than happy to take the strain. I just want to make sure that I get a good roll. Yeah. So
it's going to be a hard athletics check to lift IG up and out of the cockpit.
Okay. Oh boy.
I mean, IG isn't technically unconscious yet, are they?
No, so they can kind of help with that. Yeah.
A bit?
Yeah, they can still move.
IG has higher brawn than you?
I don't think IG can help in this situation like that.
Okay.
Right.
Oh boy. Well, at least I can.
I'll give you a boost dice though from IG, like being conscious and able to like grip things, so it's not just dead weight.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then I'm using a Force point to upgrade one of the dice for the roll?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's just 3 purple.
Ooh. 3 purple.
Yeah.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3. Okay. I got the TIE Fighter Wing's a threat, right?
Yes.
Okay. 3 successes, 1 threat.
All right, you get IG up and out of the cockpit onto like the top of the ATSD. You're able to climb up out. They're spending the like 2 strain to take the extra maneuver to climb.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just take another point of strain. It's just there's a lot of work. You take 3 points of strain.
Okay,
you're now up on top of the ATSD. IG is kind of at your feet there. You can see Vader slowly walking towards the ATSD and the ship out of the like smoke of the Rebel now. Again, he's getting like a second cool entrance.
And does if my strain is still below my threshold, it doesn't affect me, correct?
Correct.
Okay, because I got 14. I'm good. I got a 14 threshold. I'm all right.
You do hear again, surrender Dr. Rekla to me.
Just gosh, this guy, I tell you, the more I learn about this Darth Vader guy, the less I care for him.
What a dramatic human being.
Right?
Enough to make you dislike capes.
Yeah.
Diva. Whole diva mentality happening right here. Is that what you own the universe?
And at that point, I think those are probably the last words that IG hears before her systems shut down.
Yeah.
Or its system shut down, rather.
System shut
down. Yeah. Not like IG's not dead. It's just in like power conservation mode.
Yeah, you hear a sad boop. Like an R2D2 sad boop. Like,
I think at this point Rekla is also going to climb up out of there and sees Dio Heist.
Please don't forget my pistol, my rifle. I did have that Stormtrooper rifle, so somebody could grab that.
I think it probably has a strap. It's attached to you. It's like over your shoulder.
Make it extra cumbersome for Chuck.
Yeah, it definitely hit check. That's the extra strain, is it hit you in the face.
Yeah, I got just a barrel-shaped bruise up the side of my face.
She sees Heist. She says, Professor Heist, you're thank you. Like, what should we do? And he just says, get on the ship. And it is Vader's turn. And he changes. He's not saying the same thing anymore. This time he goes, D. Oswald Heist, Master Heist, welcome to the festivities.
Oh,
you will not escape me this time.
He's chatty today.
Oh, Vader's always been like a little chatty, sassy.
He's a little bit snarky. People forget he's snarky.
Yeah. Especially after Revelations of Rogue One, where he's like, be sure not to choke on your aspirations.
That's right. I made a pun, and you're not allowed to not laugh.
So it seems like he maybe knows the Corellian author somehow.
He's read his work. He's a fan.
And he keeps moving in your direction and winds up to throw the lightsaber again at the leg of the ATST because you're all still on top of it. He's closed to short range now. Oh, yeah. Yep. Haven't even rolled the force dice yet for the adding to the damage. The damage currently sits at 16. I just want you to know that much.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a lot, not gonna lie.
It goes up to 18. So it just slices through the leg. The ATST starts to topple. And then you see Heist sticks out a hand, and the ATST stops toppling.
Yeah, nice.
Oh.
Wow.
Secret Jedi powers.
And it is now it's now the PCs again. Kaedi, you can run for that ladder. The rest of you can try and get. I mean, someone's going to need to drag IG on. Yeah, who wants to go first?
I'm furthest
I wouldn't be
behind,
happy
so I
to
should
sit
probably
there,
go
so
last.
wait.
Okay.
Can I hook IG onto the ladder and then climb? And then
You can drag IG it's only maybe a foot gap between the top of the ATST and the ramp for the ship. He's lined it up.
I'm the only one who needs to
you're the
ladder.
one who needs the actual ladder. I thought the ladder was there. Okay. Yeah. So I can shove IG onto the ramp and then scramble up.
Mm-hmm.
What do I need to roll for that?
I don't think you need to roll for that. You can just drag IG on. It's not even a strength test. You're just dragging someone across the floor, basically.
Okay, so I do that, and then I get as far in as my turn will let me towards the cockpit.
I think your maneuver will let you get all the way in. Do you have a talent that is let ride, by any chance?
What have I got? I got grit, IG, second chances, shortcut, and skilled jockey.
Okay, no. And but you can drag IG in, and then you can probably, if you want to spend your action to take another maneuver to get to the cockpit.
Yes, I would like to double maneuver to the cockpit.
Okay, so you drop IG kind of just at the edge of the ramp inside the ship.
Yeah, do I have enough time to put on the headset and then flip a couple of switches that we don't know what they ever do?
Not yet, no. Yours like right now. You come in. There's like a little like there's a like astromech droid is like plugged in. That's what's like keeping things steady right now while Heist is out there. But you can get basically you can get into the seat next turn and start doing whatever you need to do. IG, you're going to take a point of strain because I don't think anyone can heal you this turn. They'd have to get to you first. So you take a wound and a strain, but that's not really doesn't do anything else.
Maybe the astromech can on the astromech's turn. I guess actually, if Kaedi got to you, she does have the emergency repair kit, which would give you wounds back. So Kaedi, you could go for ID.
Yeah, I'll run for the ladder.
Yeah, you can climb it. It's without making any checks. I think you can probably, just with your maneuver, get up that ladder and get to IG. And if you want to use your action to emergency repair kit.
Yeah, do I need to roll for that, or is that just a slap it on?
You don't need to roll. You've already used one on IG this day, so it is slightly less effective. But IG, you get because you got 5 back before, so you get 4 back this time.
Hey, I'm conscious.
You're conscious. You're still bleeding out.
I'm not shit. I'm still sparking and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, thought it was daylight that time.
It's either you or Jaldun next.
I'll go.
What?
I'll grab all the rifles. I'll grab the blaster pistol, rifle.
Yeah.
I'll climb out of the ATST and run for the ramp ladder.
Yeah, you're able to like get inside the ship if you want. If you want to like take a pot shot at Vader, you could also do that.
No.
From like the safety of inside the ramp, I mean, or inside the ship.
Jaldun is not about hubris. He's a humble Duros.
Also, like, you saw what happened to me, so.
Yeah, I don't want to get crumpled.
Smart. Okay, so all of you are now inside on the like edge of the ramp. You see Rekla and Heist just sort of share like kind of a quiet moment, and they kind of just give like a silent nod to each other, and only Rekla comes back up the ramp, and then you see like kind of like float jumping Vader comes up like Cape Billion and lands on the top of the ATST, lightsaber out.
Oh, that would be so great if it took that moment to collapse.
And yeah, repeats like, "There will be no escape for any of you." And Heist says, he just says, "Not for all of us." And even though he's still in like slacks and a cardigan and looks very much professorial, he ignites a green lightsaber and steps off the ramp onto the like ATST top. And faces Vader as the ramp starts to, as Rekla hits the button to like raise the ramp. And it's a PC slot now.
If you don't mind, I could hit that piloting button. I could
do your thing.
I could do my thing. Do I need to roll for
You
that?
The ship is warmed up and ready to go. You just need to get into that chair and punch it.
All right, I can get in the chair and so I roll planetary for punch. Sorry, space for punching. Space punching.
Yeah.
All right. And is it? I guess it would be average. I mean, it's a Jumpmaster 5000.
Oh, you don't need to roll anything to punch it. You just do it. It's just an action. You're getting up to speed.
Okay.
If you run a roll, you can, but it means complications could happen.
That's true. I don't need complications right now. We just lost.
Yeah, you're just aiming for general space. Is that where you're?
Yeah, up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that. I think as you sort of turn to move, you those of you that are still like sort of by the ramp, as the ramp raises up, you can see a very short lightsaber battle happen, but it bought you just enough time as Heist kind of goes toe to toe with Vader for a few parries, and then just Vader overpowers him pretty easily, and he goes down.
Aw. Hero.
You see kind of Vader reach out a hand at the jump master, and it feels like something hits the ship as he tries to grab it, but it's a pretty tall order to move a full starship with the force, as you like are punching it, and you kind of break through that sort of, almost feels like breaking through like the sound barrier as you head up into space. Space where you can see moving in your direction the imposing figure of the Super Star Destroyer Executor. What is everyone else doing that's not piloting?
Does anybody need to roll
Can I try to
astrogation?
fix
Oh, sorry.
that? Can I try and fix
Someone
that
would need to
critical
roll.
injury on the droid?
You absolutely can, yeah.
What
It's still daunting.
What is your astrogation?
Oh no, sorry, I'm fixing the droid. I don't have any astrogation. That's or something.
I have 3 green, but because I'm a Duros, I get an automatic advantage. I can add advantage to all astrogation tests.
Okay, I got 2 yellow and a green.
Great.
Ooh, that's
I have
better.
So
4 green.
you've got the best astrogation, but
Okay.
I would say if Jaldun is helping you, he can add that advantage.
Okay,
Sure.
I guess I'll do that after Katie. You
No, go ahead and do that right now.
Okay.
You need to
Jaldun,
tell
I
me
guess.
where you were planning to jump, though. So think about that while Katie rolls to heal
Okay.
IG.
Can I help in that mechanics roll?
No,
I know I'm
just
gonna
because it's happening to you, you can't help on that.
like self-surgery. Auto surgery.
So sorry, tell me again what difficulty that check is.
4 purple, because it's daunting.
4 purples because it's daunting. This is a mechanics check. What do I have to help me with this? Nothing. Okay. All right. A success and a threat.
Okay, I think maybe you cause a point of strain to IG, but the critical injury is gone, so you're no longer taking that wound every round.
Yay!
Okay, sorry about the strain.
It's okay. I'm at 9 of 12, so hopefully I don't get 3 more in the spaceship.
So where are you planning to jump to? You still haven't contacted your people.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that I wouldn't want to jump straight back to the Alderaan, wherever it is anyway. I also assume that there's some sort of situation where there are sort of safe rendezvous points where we can sort of jump to that we can contact the Alliance from.
I think you're going to need to give me a knowledge warfare to see if you know any of those spots, because they're kind of the safety protocol in this mission was that you would get dropped and they would jump away, and then you wouldn't know where to find them. They would come get you.
Okay, and so that'll be what difficulty?
I think this is going to be hard.
Okay. One success, 2 threats.
Okay. The threats are just related to the fact that it's the place is not an easy thing to chart from here.
Mm-hmm.
You know one rendezvous point. It probably won't take you to the Alderaan. So it's going to be a hard astrogation check to make. It won't take you to the Alderaan, so you still need to find some way to contact them. Otherwise, they will be jumping into a place where there is a Superstar Destroyer.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna.
You have a spot to astrogate to.
I have a what?
You have a spot to astrogate to.
Okay, excellent. We've got a spot. It's not the best, but it'll do because it's not filled with Darth Vader-y goodness. And you said Jaldun is giving me an advantage?
I'll give you an advantage, yeah.
Okay.
So you just get an extra advantage at the end of your roll, basically.
Okay, I get an extra advantage at the end of the roll. And what difficulty is this?
This is going to be hard because those threat before it's not an easy route to navigate.
But the good news is I'm all about not easy routes. So my confidence is boosted because I know I'm the one who can get you there. So I would like to use a light side point if there are any left.
There are some left. I will say that you can do that. It's not just because you're confident, but because there is part of this route. It does exist in the computer of this ship, so the computer has given you a bit of help here.
Okay, and what is the
So you
difficulty?
You don't have to tell us. You can just pretend like it's all you.
Yeah.
What's the difficulty? Hard?
Still hard, yeah. Okay. And what the heck, I think that Superstar Destroyer is going to drop some ties. We're going to start here and make this a little bit more difficult, so I'm going to get you to upgrade that difficulty once. So it's going to be 2 purple and a red.
2 purple and a red. Thank you. Oh, 2 purple and a red. Everything canceling everything out is 2 success, 1 advantage, plus Jaldun's advantage. So it is 2 success, 2 advantage. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is.
All right, I think those 2 advantage are going to be enough that you don't have to wait anything. You have done it enough that you can make the jump right now.
Excellent.
So you punch it. The stars begin to streak as TIE fighters close in behind you.
You guys want to see some stars turn into lines?
And you jump away. The star is replaced by the swirling blue vortex of hyperspace. You have escaped Vader. You've escaped the Superstar Destroyer. You have Dr. Rekla in tow as you head to the secret Rebel rendezvous point, from where you can hopefully send a message to the Alderaan so that they don't return to Barleth, where they will be in other danger.
Also,
you solved my Star Wars puzzle.
Hey.
You did a Star War.
Hooray! Oh,
did a Star War.
A quick question. Who is the current owner of the Jumpmaster 5000?
It I think belongs to the Rebellion now.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay.
I mean, theoretically, it could also belong to Rekla. Putting the pieces together, it looks like she may have been a Padawan and her master was Heist.
Gotcha.
They had hidden as they were legitimately professors, but
yeah, they had their backup plan.
Yeah.
This whole Jedi thing doesn't work out. You can always just be a teacher.
I think in the 20 years they've acquired their. I think Heist was probably an author beforehand. But yeah, no, I think basically as a team, you guys can keep the Jump Master.
Nice.
Will be useful for your squad to have.
Well, I got a name for the
It's
ship.
named. The name is it has a name.
Oh.
It's the Nighttime Smoke.
The Nighttime Smoke. Oh,
yeah.
I wanted to call it the Heist.
Oh, that would be nice.
But nighttime smoke is sexy.
That is badass.
This is my ship, the nighttime smoke. Want to go into space with me? Dots become lines.
It's actually named after one of the collections of poetry that Heist published, because he was an expert of alien literature.
I thought you were going to say it's named after his father, Steve Nighttime Smoke Heist.
Yeah.
Nighttime.
And Smoke Heist, yeah.
It's just a hyphenated name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing a Star Wars with you.
Yeah, it was great. It was great
Really
playing
fun.
that
Thank
system
you.
finally.
Yeah, that was a fun. It was a Star Wars.
I really like the system. I think it's really like cinematic. It creates a lot of cinematic moments.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity for interesting things to happen, no matter what you do. Like any check could.
I like that it forces me to like it. There's almost never a roll where it's like just a failure.
Yeah,
you have to get a total wash to get like you just fail.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you can fail, but like good stuff can happen. I feel like a lot of systems that have mixed success only ever have the like you succeed but at a disadvantage. Yeah, I really like the system. I want to play more in it again. Yeah.
Well, awesome. I can't wait to revisit the crew of the nighttime smoke.
Yeah.
Which is honestly sounds like a great folk song. The crew of the nighttime smoke. It really
an old ballad.
Yeah. I guess Gordon Lightfoot singing it.
A peek behind the curtain. Both D. Oswald Heist and his ship, the Nighttime Smoke, are references to the comic book series Saga, which is an excellent like sci-fi and fantasy at the same time. Absolutely like balls out imagination. And he is a character in there who's the author who writes the book that inspires the main characters to rebel against their requisite governments, even though the actual novel is smut. But it's smut that he's hidden revolutionary messages in. It's called A Nighttime Smoke is the name of that novel.
Nice, cool. Well, I guess that's it for us for tonight. Thank you, Stu, for being awesome. Who's? I guess we'll find out in 2 weeks what our next system is and who our next game master is.
Yeah,
I believe we know already, don't we? It's going to be Carmin.
I just wanted suspense.
Are we leaving it?
The suspense is broken. It'll be me, and I'll be running the new edition of Deadlands.
Oh, the new edition.
Yeah, just got kickstarted. I kickstarted it, so they sent me the digital file, and we'll be playing it.
Nice.
I just watched True Grit, so I might be doing Rooster Cockburn impression.
Yeah,
the whole thing.
True Grit and Deadwood are great source material.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I can't wait to do more country voices.
Yeah, I mean, we've already heard yours, and I hope you keep that up.
Well, I've got an old-timey prospector voice lined up, so we'll see how
that's
that
magical. So you got to the old-timey prospector voice before the rest of us did.
I called it ahead of time.
That's fair.
I called it ahead of time.
That is fair.
I'm going to do like gravelly voiced accent that's almost impenetrable as my plan.
Nice.
I will have to come up with a more complex costume than this one.
And I'll have to come up with a Western version of the name Chuck Starfinger.
Chuck Horsefinger.
Horsefinger?
Duke Revolver.
Chuck Horsefinger. Oh, that might have to be it. Oh my god. All right, folks. I guess we'll hit the old guess it's about time to hit that old end stream button. Thanks so much for joining us, everyone. We'll be back in 2 weeks with some awesome Deadlands. And once again, this is a pay what you want if you want show. So you can go to coffee.com/WTQuest to send any tips our way, and it'll get to the cast if you use the hashtag WTQuest. That's it from all of us. Let's say goodnight and do the wave.
Good night, everybody. If you want more Star Wars, you can tune in next week to the Dungeon Punks Star Wars stream.
And what else is going on? Any other streams happening?
if you want to watch me paint models, which may be some cool models that are yet to be released, join me on Sunday, the 12th of July at 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and I'll stick around for as long as I feel like it.
Nice.
Oh, it'll be twitch.tv/honor roll games.
Perfect.
Fantastic.
Very good.
That's it, everyone.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.